Draw the whole cast of SpongeBob, but as if Mr. Krabs was the main character instead of SpongeBob.
Okay.
So basically everybody in the same, but...
You start
No,
Mr. Krabs
basically
would be the
everything would be different because Patrick wouldn't get a lollipop, and SpongeBob...
Okay, shut the fuck up. Mr. Krabs, he had a head...
that's Squidward.
He had a
Dude, that
head.
looks like a weeaboo.
Dude, that's freaking Gary.
And then he had...
He had a Squirtle shell.
What?
He had a Squirtle shell.
What?
And...
Dude, he didn't have long sleeve shirts. What are you doing?
Red
yo?
pincers.
Dude, that looks vicious.
And then
Dude, this is
a robot
literally
hand.
Mr. Krabs right now.
There's no room for Sponge Face.
he got his pant legs. He was kind of fat, so...
One pant leg always had to be
You
bigger
should
than
draw
the
him an
other.
extra pant leg so he can get his pee out when he has to go to the bathroom.
No.
You should... Oh, make sure to draw his... Why is...
He had his belt.
Looks like he took a dump on his chest.
Well, he has his belt.
Do his eye or nose.
Oh yeah, his nose was like...
Okay.
He had eyes.
No, and he always loved money.
Yeah,
I know.
Make sure
give me. I'm not there yet.
Make sure he's...
I'm not there yet.
Does he have a rope in his left hand? What is...
No, that's just his hand.
It's a ribbon.
No, it's
He's
his
ribbon dancing.
it's his claw. He got misfigured in the war.
Got like a... Oh, God.
He's got transparent claws. He's got a transparent claws.
No, he's got a big money.
He has a big green dragon dildo
Yeah.
in his hand.
Yeah,
He's really looking for a good time.
he's got a big green money dildo in his hand.
Money dildo. Okay, draw Mr. Squidward.
Wait, I'm not done. Got a color in his
Dude,
suit.
you're putting way too much detail into this.
Whatever.
Draw Mr.
There.
Squidward.
Okay, Squidward.
He was blue.
He was always like, Mr. Squidward. And then Squidward was like... Squidward was like, bitch.
Mr. Krabs.
Aww.
And he was like, bitch. I don't wanna.
His mouth went over his nose.
And he always had his Krusty Krab uniform on.
No, that is literally Mr. Squidward. It looks like he has another dick on his head and another arm on his nose. Okay.
His head is literally made of dicks.
And then...
But Mr. Krabs, I don't want to work today.
And then... Oh yeah, I forgot. He's always playing his clarinet.
That's literally just a dick going into his mouth.
James, you're making it worse.
James, you're a perv.
Stop.
Fucking go. You have approximately half a second left.
And then... Okay. He had his uniform. Ooh. And then he was a squid. So he had a bunch of tentacles. And then there was the previous star of the show, SpongeBob. SpongeBob.
What about Sandy Butt Cheeks?
She's not there yet. And then he had a tie.
It's a
And,
freaking hour 8.
and he had legs, obviously, because he had to walk around and get to work because he couldn't drive.
His arms weren't orange.
They're not.
Oh.
I remember he had big blue eyes, and he was always like. He was always like, Dad!
Dad!
And he also had a big nose.
Oh my god. It makes so much sense.
And then he loved going. He loved going.
He's so dedicated to work. He has 2 points on.
Yeah.
When's a dragon dildo?
Please draw sandy cheeks. Please draw
Okay.
sandy cheeks.
It's funny because it's actually very accurate.
Okay. Sandy was a squirrel who was a squirrel, so she had big teeth too.
Oh.
And she was a spaceman, so she always has her space helmet on.
That's probably why Mr. Squidward hates her, because she made a helmet out of his tentacles.
Probably because he laid an egg and it was her head.
Dude, she has a little patch on her thing and a
then
zipper.
she was also in the war with Mr. Krabs, and she got a star for excellence.
When was Mr. Krabs in a war?
Remember, that's how he messed up his left hand claw.
You never said anything about a
Yeah,
war.
I
You just
did.
said it was messed up.
No, I said it.
It
he
got misfigured in the war.
Yeah. And then
Well, I just heard misfigured.
Dude, she has really dainty hands for science experiments.
Yeah, and she was like, dude, fucking science, am I right?
Why are eyes made out of goldfish crackers?
Dude.
Where's my cursor?
Dude,
okay, there it
make
is.
sure,
Her eye is a goldfish cracker and her nose is
She
one
was
of
like,
those
dude,
chalk hearts.
Science, am I right?
Dude,
and everyone else was like, I don't even know what.
Dude,
what
her
he's talking
science
about.
experiment is spilling everywhere.
Yeah, and then her hand got misfigured because of the
draw
science
Mr.
experiment.
Plankton.
Okay, Mr. Plankton.
He's
blue.
green, you flippity
He
wank.
was green.
He was a douche.
He's green.
Oh my,
He was
dude.
green.
And then he was always over fucking around with his bitch computer wife who was always like, get the formula. And it was always like green text on her screen.
Green text in my face when implying.
And then there was Patrick Star, who everybody was like, fuck that guy, dude. He's got some issues,
Dude,
man.
make sure
Yeah,
you
big
draw
green
his
pants
Hawaiian
on.
And he had
shorts.
just pant shorts.
Ports.
Yeah, his
And they had
pant
big purple
shorts.
flowers on them.
Yeah, they had flowers. Make sure you draw the flowers.
They have to be beautiful.
Not even the right purple, but okay.
Yeah, you're way off, yo.
Okay.
Fucking casual.
And then he was like,
Dude, you can tell he's pretty wanking.
yeah, he's pretty wank. And
Alright.
then, who else was there?
There was Whale.
Puffle.
Pearl the
Woman.
whale.
Oh yeah, Pearl.
Puffle
Mr.
woman.
Krabs' bitch daughter. And
She was
like,
a boomerang.
Dude, she was...
She was a boomerang. There we go.
Is she a ball sack? On a ball sack in... What is this even? Oh.
it's
Where's her
Pearl.
lipstick?
I like how her dad is fondling her face with his eye.
It's Pearl. Okay.
And Puffle.
Mrs. Puffin.
Oh,
Those are the spikies from a Puffle fish.
literally Mrs. Puff right there.
Actually,
was
no,
never
she
smiling.
wasn't very happy because she was always like, SpongeBob, you're messing
But
everything
now
up.
Mr. Krabs
So
is
she
running
has, like, a
things,
million-
And they had, and they
She
had
has
an
like a
affair.
million
And they had affairs.
frowns.
They had affairs.
Mrs. Puff.
What about Mr. Krabs' affairs?
Mr. Krabs Affairs, he was like,
Where's Mrs. Puffs?
hey, Rich, wanna... Oh, I messed up.
You fucking ruined
Control Z. He was like, hey, Mrs. Puff, you wanna have an affair? And she was like, yeah, okay.
it. Did he
Even
give
though
her,
he wasn't married.
Did he give her a clothes hanger that's been unbent?
Yeah. Just in case she... No, I'm not gonna make that joke.